percentage. So in question number 1, A part, here we have the fraction 1 upon 8. We want to convert into percentage, then we have to multiply it by 100. Or we can write it as 100 upon 8. If we divide this, we will get 12.5 or 12.5%. Now you may ask me how we got 12.5. So you can divide this separately also. If 100 is divided by 8, 8 with the 8, 2 remainder, 0 comes down. So 8 to the 16, what left? 4 left. There is no more digit. So what we will do? We will put decimal and we will put 0 here. 8 5 40. So this way we get 12.5. Similarly, we can go for other parts also. For example, B part, it is 5 upon 4. 5 upon 4 into 100. If you divide 4, 4 2 is 4, 5 is 20. So 5 and 125, they will be 125. That is 125%. C part, we can have 3 upon 40. So if you want to convert it to percentage into 100, we can cancel 0 by 0. Or we can write as 30 upon 4. If you further convert in decimal, 4 7 is 28, 4 5 is 7.5%. Similarly, D part, if you want to convert into percentage, 2 upon 7 into 100 or 200 upon 7. Or if you divide just like as I have divided 100 by 8, you will get 7 to the 14, 7 8 the 56, and 7 5 the 35, something like 28.55%, something like 5 7, 28.57. In this way, we can do it. The question number 1. Now we will move to question number 2. So in question number 2, let me go to convert decimal to percentage. Here in A part, you can see it's 0.65. In 0.65, as per looking to the pattern, whenever a number is divided by 10, we get decimal after 1 place. When you divide it by 100, after 2 place. So looking to the pattern, we need not to go for the detail. So we can write this as 65 upon 100. And if you want to convert it to percentage, we have to multiply by 100. Now these two get cancelled and this will become 65%. In B part, similarly 2.1, that is 21 upon 10. We want to convert into percentage, we multiply by 100. So this will become 210%. Similarly, the C part, here which is 0.02. So we write it as 2 upon 100 multiplying by 100. So what we get? We get 2 only, or 2%. Okay. This is about C part. Now we can go for D part also. If we go for D part, here it is 12.35, or we write it as 1235 upon 100. We are converting into percentage, again multiplying by 100. We can cancel. What we get? 1235. You see, percentage is more than 100 also. Okay. So percentage can be more than 100. So this is about question number 2. Let us discuss question number 3 also here only. Here you can see this is, if we make a proper line, we can see this is 4 part and the shaded part is 1 out of 4. So in question number 3, first part 1 out of 4. We want to convert into percentage, again multiplying by 100 or 100 divided by 4. So what you get? 25 or 25 percentage. Similarly, we can go for second part also. Here again we can see 3 out of 5. You want to percentage, so we divide it, you get it 60%, second part. Now see third part also. In third part we can write here. In third part you can see 3 part is shaded out of 8. Again in 200, or we write it as 300 upon 8, or 8 3 are 24, 60 8 7 are 56, 4 8 5 are 40, so 37.5%. So in this way we can see we can convert the shaded part into percentage. Okay. Now here you can see in question number 4, okay, you find 15% of this given 15% of 250. Whenever percentage is written, it means 15 out of 100. So whenever comes of 4 means into. Then after you can cancel them, 0 with 0, 5 2 0, 5 5 0. 15 5 is 75 upon 2, or you can say 2 3 is 2 7, 37.5. So 15% of 250, 37.5. This is first part, question number 4. You can see this is A part. Similarly, we can find B part also. In B part, we can write 1% of 1 hour. 1% of 1 hour. 1% means 1 upon 100 into 1, or you can write 1 upon 100, or you can convert it to decimal, it will come 0.01. This is the answer for the B part. Similarly, you can go for C part also. In C part, you can see here we have 20% of 2500, or 20 upon 100 into 250. 0 is 0, this 0 cancel with this 0, so it will become 500. 20% of 2500 is 500. In this way, we can write this one. So we can move it to further other parts. Question of whole quantity. In the first part, 5% of it means something, means whole quantity, total quantity, 5% of total quantity, let it be X, equals to 600. It is 5% of total quantity, we know 600. So we have to find the value of X. What is the total quantity? So we solve it like this. 5% means 5 upon 100. Of means into X means the total quantity equals to 600. If you solve it 5 1 this will comes 20. So X equals to 600 into 20. This will 20 will go to the side. So this will become X equals to 12,000. So 12,000 is the whole quantity. Similarly, we can go for B part also. This is B part, that is 12% of it. It means again we take it as X equals to 1080. So we solve the same way. 12% means out of 100 into X. So it will equal to 1080. Or if you solve it, X equals to 1080 into 100. 100 go up and 12 will come down. 12 9 ja. So it is 90. So 19 to 100, 9,000. So 9,000 is the total quantity. Now we do the C part, that is 40% of it. Again it is X equals to 500. So we write 40% as 40 upon 100 into X equals to 500. If you solve it, 4 upon 10. So X equals to 500 into 10 upon 4. If you solve it, 2 to the 2 5. Further, you can solve it. This will come to 50. So 5 zeros are 5 5 are 25, 5 to 10 12, that is 1250. So 1250 is the total quantity or the whole quantity in case of C part. Similarly, we can do for D part also. I am explaining each and every part, so you don't feel any difficulty whenever you are practicing this part. 70% of X equals to 14 meters. So 70 upon 100 into X equals to 14. 0 से 0 cancel हो गया. X equals to 14 into 10 upon 7. 7 to the. So 2 times the 20. So 20 is the answer for the D part. So similarly, we can go for E part also. Here we do the E part. In E part, you have 8% of it. It means again we put X equals to 40. So 8 upon 100 into X equals to 40, or X equals to 40 into 100 upon 8. 8 5. So X equals to 500. So this will be our answer. X equals to 500. Okay. So here in this question 25% is given. So we have to convert into decimal. So we can write it as 25 upon 100. If you divide it or directly on the basis of pattern study, we can, here we have 2 0. So decimal will be after 2 places. We have 2 digits. So we can put the decimal here. So to avoid confusion, we write to 0. So it will be 0.25. Similarly, 150 percentage. So we write it as 150 upon 100. So here we have to put decimal of 2 digits. That means after 1.50. You can see these are the 2 digits. Answer is 1.50. Similarly, we can, this is A part, this is B part, this is C part. C part is 20%. We have to convert into the simplest form also. So we can write this as, if we cancel 5, 5, here will come 20. So 1, 4. So here we write fraction simplest form also. Here in this case, simplest form 0 is 0, 5 3 5 2. Simplest form is 3 upon 2. Here in 20% we can write it 20 upon 100. So this will be 0.20. As a fraction which simplest form is concerned, if we are cancelling them, 2 1 2 5. So this will come 1 upon 5. So this is C part. This is simplest form, and this part is the decimal part. Okay. In this way, we convert into decimal fraction and then in the simplest form also. To convert into simplest form, we can solve these part. Okay. So now we move to question number next. In a city, there are 30% females, 40% are male, remaining are children. As we know, total is 100. In out of 100, we have to subtract the sum of male and female. That is 30 plus 40, that is 70. So it will come 30. That means children are equals to 30%. Then this is about this question. Now we move to this one. Out of 15,000 voters, 60% have voted. Find out who did not vote. 60% had voted. That means out of 100, 40% is not voted. Okay. So to find the exactly, so 40% of 1,000, 15,000, or 40 upon 100 into 15,000. So total 6,000 people have not voted. So this is about this one. Now we move to the other parts also. So what left? The Mita saves 4,000 from her salary, and this is 10% of the salary. So we can say 10% of salary. Salary, let it be X, is 4. What is 10%? That is 4,000. So 10% means we can write it as 10 upon 100 into X equals to 4,000. So X equals to 4,000 into 10 is 40,000. So this will be the salary of Mita. Now we can write this is Mita salary. is 40,000. So this is about last question. Now we can go here for the last local cricketing with 20 matches. If won 25% of how many matches did they win? So 25% is the percentage of winning. But out of what? That is 20. That is 25% of 20. So we write 25 out of 100 into 20. Okay. So you can cancel them here also. 2, here you can have 5, here you can have 5, 5. That means 5 matches. So out of 20 they won 5 matches. So won 5 matches. Okay. This is about the exercise 8.2. In our next part, we will discuss other exercise also. So here we end the video. So it is very long also. So I request you all, please go through it, revise properly. If you have any difficulty, repeat the video as per your convenience, maybe at any time, whenever you feel comfortable. But you must revise again and again. If you feel any difficulty, you can talk to me and share with me. Okay, this is for everyone.